Hiya Tony, lovely to meet up with you at the range and do some further work on your game. Just a quick recap on the key points that we covered. You were explaining that during your last round you'd hit your irons pretty well, but were struggling to control the driver somewhat. We did do some footage with the driver, unfortunately, because of the dead light at the range at the time we did the lesson. The footage is quite poor and I couldn't really put it up for your recap. However, same rules apply with the driver as with the irons. If we want to get rid of the shot that's push cut to the left, we need to hit out at the golf ball for longer, and in order to do that we need to be in a more appropriate position at both set up and midway back during the backswing. If we take a little look at what was happening at the start of the lesson, we were so close to that golf club at the set up that the lead leg is blocking the hand path on the way through, so it's very difficult to hit out at the golf ball sufficiently from there. What's going to happen is the hands and the arms are going to start to elevate a little bit too soon during the backswing, so from here the hands would stay in a touch more. But as we said, you get a really good position at the top, and then from there this lead leg is going to really straighten and brace and fly out the way, encouraging the hips to rotate a little bit too much. It moves the axis back and we release the golf club. So even though we're hitting out at it, we're not hitting out at it enough. And if we happen to leave the blade a fraction open to the left, we're going to get that push cut that we discussed. That particular shot wasn't too bad, but it certainly illustrates the pattern that you were having during the early part of your session. Lead leg straightening very quickly to make room for the arms. You can see there now you've got much more room between you and the golf club here than you had at address. Well, we've got hardly any room between your hands and your lead leg. So with a little bit more room between your hands and the lead leg, which you can see here down on the bottom, the first thing we notice is that the hands stay in for longer. So we compare those two positions. The hands are not elevating as quickly. The position you arrive in at the top is actually a touch longer, which is good, so the butt of the club has travelled just a fraction further. And as we said, really good position. The good thing now is that you don't have to jump out your own way. You can see the lead foot doesn't roll out quite as early. And if we run through to where the club exits the body, it's exiting higher than what we see in this particular swing on the top right. So slightly higher exit, a sign that you're hitting out at that golf ball for longer. If we look at it from face on, one of the things we talked about was that you maintain your forward bend a little bit too much during the backswing. And although that was a difficult one for you to initially get your head around, as it is with most people, we're going to work on that in subsequent sessions, firm up the leg action a little bit, improve the way we stretch the spine out during the backswing, and that in turn can both lengthen the arm swing and increase the power, as well as improving the precision of your strike and the way you control the swing path and therefore the direction of your golf shots. So good luck with it. Give yourself plenty of room between now and when we meet next. No need to release that golf club. Keep the hands nice and quiet, and I look forward to working with you again in a week or so's time. Well done.